Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, it's kind of, lighting is very weird going on because I'm shooting this video at very close to 8 o'clock at night, so it is dark outside, so the lights are in here, so the lighting is weird, but it makes a perfect setting for what we're going to talk about. And I'm wearing an orange shirt, I'm not wearing, but I have orange pillows, and this is technically not black, but it is very, very dark. So we're getting in the mood for Halloween here. This Friday is Halloween, and I decided to make a Pokemon-themed Halloween video, and I was going to be doing a countdown of sorts. So, what we're going to be talking about is my top 6, yes, 6, creepy, scary, mysterious locations that have appeared in the Pokemon games from Red, Blue, and Yellow all the way to X and Y. These are creepy on my part. They may not be creepy for anybody else, but they're definitely creepy and have like a weird, strange kind of vibe for me. There may be some that I'm gonna leave out that I maybe didn't add to the list, so there's only 6. Count them, 6. And before we jump into this video, I also want to say I apologize for the quality of some of the footage, because if you saw my top 10 cities and towns' favorite themes, it's going to be like that. The footage is pretty much going to be like that, and taken from my Let's Plays of Yellow and Crystal. So with all that out of the way, let's jump into top 6 creepy locations that have appeared in the Pokemon games. Number 6. Scary House from Pokemon X and Y. This haunted house is located on Route 14, a marsh-like route that connects Lumiose City and Lavender City. The route has a creepy vibe, such as the playground at the beginning of the route. This alone is creepy. Why is there a playground here? What kids are playing in this rainy weather? But the main attraction of the route is the Scary House, which in all honesty is not all that scary. You, your rival, and friends visit this house for fun, and a ghost inside tells you a haunting tale. The tale isn't scary, and neither is the house. As soon as his story starts, it's over. This was a huge letdown, and that's why it's last on the list. I'm hoping that this becomes expanded on in whatever sequel we get to X and Y, and maybe it will have a connection with that girl, the Hex Maniac, in Lumiose City. Number 5. The Ruins of Alph from Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. This area is not scary, as it's more creepy and mysterious. This area is encountered just to the west of Violet City. Inside the ruins, after completing a puzzle, the mysterious Pokemon Unknown will reveal themselves. Throughout the ruins are different puzzles that will lead to some super rare items. But in Pokemon Crystal, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, beyond the Room of Items are rooms that contain cryptic messages spelled out by the letters of Unknown. Some of the more mysterious messages are the following. In Crystal, one room states, "Thus we erect a Pokemon statue outside," but in Heart Gold Soul Silver, it reads, "Our clan created Pokemon statues outside." Another one, in Crystal, states, "They possess great insight and refuse the outside world." This begs the question as to which clan are they referring to. It's clearly unknown, and it's never explained, even in Heart Gold Soul Silver. And not just that, there is some creepy music that can be heard through the radio. Number 4. Strange House from Black 2 and White 2. Here we go, back to the more scary stuff of the Pokemon games. Strange House is located right outside of Reversal Mountain, which is east of Lavender Town. Here, the girl from the Marvelous Bridge in Pokemon Black and White appears in the house and moves the furniture around upon each entrance. The map description describes this house as a house known for a sad incident. Let's look at the sad events. The ghost girl says some haunting quotes like, "An everlasting dark dream. Dad? Mom? Abra? Where are you? In the dark dream, I hear my dad's voice. Forget about the lunar wing. Please stay here with me." Clearly that's not her dad's voice. It was Darkrai, and this makes sense because you eventually obtain the lunar wing. So the sad event is Darkrai taking another innocent soul through their nightmares, just like it did in Canalave City in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. If you ask me, that's pretty creepy. Number 3. Lavender Town and the Pokemon Tower from Red, Blue, Yellow. What? This isn't number 1? What's creepier than channelers wanting blood, a mysterious white hand appearing on your shoulder, or Marowak's ghost? I will agree that with all that I mentioned, this place is creepy. But here's the thing, this place doesn't remain creepy or scary. In Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, which takes place 2 years after the events of Red, Blue, and Yellow, or Fire Red and Leaf Green, Pokemon Tower becomes the Pokemon Radio Tower. The music of the town becomes more peaceful. If anything, this is just cruel, as the tower that used to be the graveyard became a radio tower. The resting house is now Mr. Fuji's house, but still. It's creepy and scary, but the fact that it loses this trademark factor from game to game is why it's not number 1. Number 2. N's room from Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Technically, this room is introduced to us in Black and White, being one part of N's castle. Here it is just a room filled with toys and games for N when he was a child. But in Black 2 and White 2, after the collapse of the castle, everything in this room is destroyed and now only a memory to N. And of course, the most creepy part of this room is the music. I'm talking about the original, but the Black 2 and White 2 version definitely stands out as the more creepier of the two. But the Black 2, White 2 is the most creepiest, as it brings a sense of loss of innocence that N lost after being corrupted and used as a puppet by Getsis. On the opposite end though, N's new theme is at least uplifting in some means. This is not creepier than the previous 4 entries, but if you look at N as a character and his room as a reflection of him trying to pull himself together, it kind of is in that sense, mixed in with some definite sadness. And number 1, the Old Chateau from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. This location has a history like that of the Strange House. Here, there are 2 ghosts, a butler in the dining hall and a young girl in the bedroom. Here's the thing, when you see the young girl, she actually walks, but the butler actually floats. He floats. But let's look at the history of this place. While this is only speculation and never confirmed in the games, there is suspected to be a murder that occurred in the Old Chateau. Let's look at the hidden items, the antidote and honey. The antidote is found in Diamond and Pearl in a trash can in the kitchen, and a honey is found in Platinum in the kitchen. Some suspect that the butler, knowingly or not, poisoned the little girl and tried to heal her with the antidote, but it was too late. If this is true, this is murder in a Pokemon game. Not human Pokemon murder like Team Rocket did to Marowak, but actual homicide. That's some pretty dark stuff. And the fact that you can't interact with the ghosts and you just have to watch them as they move away from you is creepy on its own. You cannot move when the ghosts show up. So just get in there, get Rotom, and then get the hell out. So there you have it, my top 6 creepy locations. Again, creepy for me, maybe not creepy for you, but they definitely have a strange, creepy, mysterious, scary, weird kind of vibe to them. And yeah, there really isn't anything from Hoenn. I didn't count Mount Pyre just because it's not creepy or scary or mysterious or anything. It's just this huge giant mountain with a bunch of ghost type Pokemon on it. So nothing really from the Hoenn region, but lots from everywhere else. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on all of the locations that I listed in this video. I hope you have a really good... I'm so confused. I hope you have a great Halloween this Friday, and I'll see you guys back here next Monday for whatever pops up in this head. So I'll see you then, and have a happy Halloween. That's how you say it. Have a happy Halloween. Okay, see you guys then.